Lamin Essanyan, Director of Cleaning Services, in an interview with the Caravan News Network, explained the cause of the fire incident at the dump site, adding that Kanofi Municipal Council is doing their utmost best to ensure Bakoteh dump site is properly managed. Mr. Essanyan said the cause of the fire incident at the dump site is mostly caused by people within the environment or the presence of methane gas influenced by hot temperature.
The fire came as a result, I think, in last 3-4 weeks. There was fire incidents at night, and then we came as a council to put it up at night. And then we were fighting the fire and trying to put up the smoke completely down. This last one actually came as a result of we were doing some fire belting, and then unfortunately a bulldozer went inside the fire and has it coming back, and then he carried along the fire, and that results us to the last incidents. But it's nobody's intentions to light up Bakoteh Dumpsite, because we know how much we suffered as the management, and we know how much the residents of this municipality suffered as well.
In suppressing the fire, he said they deployed septic tanks to fetch water from Kotu to put out the fire completely. He added that some staff from the Environment and Sanitation Unit of the Kanofi Municipal Council, with the support from the scavengers, all contributed immensely to ensure the Inferno is completely suppressed. Sanya, while speaking on the relocation of the dump site, said the long-term visibility was to identify a site and relocate as they have engaged their partners. He stated that they are working on some projects, as the dumping site has been identified but not yet allocated to the urban councils, which include Brikama Area Council, Banjul City Council, and Kanofi Municipal Council, as they have to go through a process
that we are currently working on. First, we one time conducted a feasibility study for the close of the Bakoteh Dumpsite that was funded by the UNDP through the Environmental Resilient Development Project. And then some of the recommendations, short, medium, and long-term recommendations are being implemented by Council. So one, is to provide, fire hydrants at the Bakoteh Dumpsite. And then we have a project with SOS called the BMZ project. That are catered for the 3 fire hydrants at the dump site. We have paid NAWIC 3-4 months ago to install the fire hydrant at the site, so that at least before.
Meanwhile, Dr. Dauda Bagi, Deputy Executive Director of the National Environment Agency, highlighted the health hazards associated with the Bakoteh dump site.
Smoke when you burn whether plastic, and you do it also in your own homes. How many plastic you collect from the market that you burn in your compound? So the issue is not necessarily Bakoteh. The issue is what is happening in our own homes in terms of what you do. Most of the plastic you take from the markets as also going to the market, it actually also does the same effect in terms of health-related issue as well as the dump site. So in reality, whenever noxious materials are burned, they release certain material or smoke that have health implications to the body. So generally, those health, particularly chest-related infection, can come as a result of burning waste that should not have been burned. And the other aspect also, it could be a source of stench that people living around area can really receive very bad odor. And that is also, and it could be a reservoir for other vector or rodents that may be carrying a lot of, that be carriers of certain diseases that can affect the people, particularly those living around the area. So in a sense, it's a combination of many, many factors that could be of health issues.
Baji further comments the Kanofi Municipal Council for erecting a secured fence to the dump site, which is word for emulation. He added that over the years, this situation has posed some threats to the stakeholders, but was quick to add that, irrespective of the fencing, still they are facing challenges, and a study has been conducted. An agreement is reached to relocate the dump site to a potential location, and he emphatically stated this upon implementing the problems associated with this dump site will be a history. Explaining the climate change implications, Baji said.
But climate change, most of the Dumpsite emit what we call methane gas. Methane gas is one of the principal what we call greenhouse gases. So wherever you have a Dumpsite, during the decomposition process, they produce a particular methane gas, which actually affect or is part of the gases that we call greenhouse gases, and that to some degree contribute immensely towards the issues related to climate change. So in a sense, if you look at issues related to sectoral aspect of climate change issues, so waste is part of it. And waste is as a result of methane and other unnecessary burning also, which will release also CO2 into the atmosphere.
The Cardiff Municipal Council Service Department was notified by Bakoteh Dumpsite Security of a fire that erupted 27th of February at 5 a.m. at the site, which grew to become a large fire spewing smoke into the Bakoteh Manjai community. Reporting for Kairaba News Network, Mama Eture.